Raise your hand if you've ever been late to something before. Keep your hands up high like you're proud of it. Where's our photographer, Ryan? Take a photo of these liars. I'll never forget, I'm traveling to Oxford, Michigan for a speech. I'm running late, I get to the gate. The gate agent tells me, Sam, don't worry, we have a 1-hour flight delay. I'm like, perfect. Sit down, relax. 45 minutes later, she comes on the intercom and says, sorry guys, our 1-hour flight delay is now 2 hours. 2 hours turned into 6 hours. The flight crew can only legally work a certain amount of hours before they're timed out and they have to go home, which meant we had to sleep on the chairs in the airport. Lucky for me, my bag was already checked, which meant my toiletries were gone. I was angry, I was frustrated, I was annoyed, and I was holding on to those emotions. The next morning, I checked into the flight, I get onto the plane, we fly to Oxford, Michigan, I'm angry, upset, and annoyed, and there's a shuttle bus waiting for us. I've been on hundreds of buses in my life, I've never heard a bus driver say this to a passenger before. I'm walking on the bus, angry, frustrated, and annoyed, and the bus driver is sitting in the front seat, singing his favorite worship music out loud. I can't contain my little smile, it starts to crack at the edges of my face, and I'm walking past the bus driver, and I'm like, you must be having a good day, sir. And he looks at me and he goes, oh no. Here, we don't settle for good. I was like, stop being so positive, man. I just had a 6-hour delay. And I walk myself to the middle of the bus and I sit down and I'm reminding myself, you have to be angry, frustrated, and annoyed. Until Melvin, the bus driver, comes on the intercom. Psh, howdy y'all, my name's Melvin. I'm your bus driver today, but this ain't no average bus ride, this is my rehearsal time. So if you hear me sing a song that you like, please feel free to join in and sing along. The first 5 minutes I'm sitting on the bus, I'm like, be angry, be frustrated, be annoyed, man. Don't let this guy get to you. We do it sometimes, don't we? Second 5 minutes, I'm like the awkward uncle at a family function. It's like you don't know if they want to dance or not, so they're standing by themselves in the corner like... If you're not laughing, it's because it's you. Last 5 minutes, I'm standing holding one of those, you know the little loops you hang on to so you don't fall? I'm holding it and I'm like, sweet home Alabama. We've already established that I'm not a singer, right? And I'll never forget, the last 5 minutes, I felt the most amazing I ever have on a bus in my entire life. And so as I'm walking off the bus, I stop at Melvin, I shake his hand, I said, sir, you're the best bus driver I've ever had in my entire life. I'm gonna give you all the American money I have. $3. Melvin barely spoke to me, barely said a word. But the way he showed up changed the way I felt about myself.